Hello everyone, I am Harsh and today we are going to learn how to connect database using MongoDB. And also we will learn how to perform the CRUD operation with MongoDB. I hope you know how to connect SQL Server and SQLite database. If not, watch this video. As you know, in SQL Server we have database. Similarly, in MongoDB we also have database. In SQL Server we have table which is called collection in MongoDB and row is called document in MongoDB. Before we dive in, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now let's get started. To use the MongoDB, we have to first install MongoDB community server. So go to this link and download this MongoDB community server from here. First download it and install it. Now let's jump into the Visual Studio. To use the MongoDB, we have to install the MongoDB driver in our project. So right click on the references and click on manage NuGet package. Now here search for MongoDB driver. And install this MongoDB driver. Click on install. Here I am using latest stable version of MongoDB driver which is 2.25. Click on OK and click on I accept. It will start installing this NuGet package. Now the installation is completed. Now I will add class for the MongoDB. So here I will click on add and then click on class. I will call it MongoDB. Click on add. I will make the class static, public static, and inside the constructor I will create the connection, make it static, remove this public, and now open the MongoDB compass, from where we can get the connection string which we have to pass to the MongoDB client constructor. You can see this is the URI for this, so here I will create the connection. I will say Mongo client equal to new Mongo client, and then here I have to pass this. Add the namespace for this MongoDB.driver. From this client I want the database, so I will say Mongo client dot get database. Okay, and here I will pass the database name. In my case I am passing employee DB. Okay, so if this database exists, then it will get the database from the MongoDB. Otherwise it will create the database. If you see here, let's see, connect this, go to database. You can see all are the database. For now I will delete this. Okay, type this one and click on drop database. Now the database is removed from here, right? But now I want to get this database. So in this case it will create this database. Now get the table. What we call table in MongoDB? In MongoDB we call table as collection. Okay, equal to db.get collection, and here we have to pass the table name. I will pass employee. Okay, and here we have to pass the type of employee. Like here I will use main window model for the employee table. So this is how we have established the connection and get the database and get the table name. Now it's time to insert some data to the table. I will create the method public static void and then insert document, which is nothing but record. So here I will pass the model. Okay, and then here I will declare the field for the collection. We'll say static, and this is of type iMongo collection, and here we have to pass the type, and then I will say collection. Okay, because now I want to insert document to this collection, so I make it global here, and now we can use this collection. Okay, let's rename it. I will use this collection to insert the record. So I will say insert one. I want to insert only one document to the collection, so I will use this model. Okay, now let's go to the main window view model, and on the register click. I will use MongoDB dot insert document, and here I will pass this object. For now I will comment it. Now let's run and see. I will enter some value here, 10, name, address, select country, mail, and click on registered. Okay, now let's go to the MongoDB compass. Now let's refresh it. This is the database, and here we have the table employee. Click here and see. This is employee ID employee name, what I have entered, and all the data are stored in the MongoDB, right? This is how we can insert data to the MongoDB. Now let's add the method for update. Okay, I will copy it and then I will say update, and here update 1. Okay, and here we have to pass the filter and update definition. How to pass it? I will say filter equal to builders, and here we have to pass this type, and then dot filter dot eq, and here I will say model dot employee name. I want to pass the employee ID, and based on employee ID I want to update the document, so I will use employee ID, and then here I will say ID. Here I will pass the ID. Okay, and now we have to pass update definition equal to, again I will use this dot update dot set, and what we want to set, model dot employee name. I want to pass hers. Okay, you can also pass the parameter here. We can update using this parameter, but here I am hard coding the value, and now I will pass the filter and update definition. Okay, now from the update I will call this mongodb.update document, and here I will pass the ID 10 which we inserted. I want to update the employee name, emp name here, so I will pass 10 here. Okay, now let's run and see. Now let's enter 10 here and click on update. Okay, now let's refresh it. I will close it. I will refresh this databases and go to this database, and you can see emp name is hers now, which I have updated from this code, right? This is how we can update. Now we want to delete this document from the MongoDB, so I will create the method called delete. Okay, we have to call delete one method because I want to delete only one document from the collection, and also we have to pass the filter. Based on this ID it will delete the document from the collection. Let's call this method here. I will comment it and I will say delete document. Now it will delete that document with ID 10, and now rerun it. Now let's enter 10 and click on delete. Okay, now let's see. I will refresh this DB. Let's open it. You can see no documents are there, right? This is how we can delete. Now I will add the method for read the document, so I will say read document. Okay, so here how to get it? Here documents equal to collection. From the collection we have to get the record, collection dot find, and here we have to pass the filter definition, so I will pass filter definition of this main window model, and here I will pass empty filter definition. Okay, so that it will return all the record dot to list. Okay, and now we can simply print this documents. We will say console dot write line document dot employee ID, employee name, address, and then country. This field I will print. Okay, now let's remove this ID because I want to get all the record, and now let's call from here mongodb dot read documents. Okay, I will comment this. Now let's run and see. Here I will add some record. 1A anything I will add, register, then 2B register, then 3C registered. Okay, I have inserted 3 records or 3 documents. Let's see here. Refresh this database, open it. You can see 3 records are there. Now let's print the record. I will click on get details, and you can see the output window. Okay, here we are not getting output. Let's see what is the issue. I will add the breakpoint here. I will again click get details. This method is not called. Let's see what is the issue here. This thing, go to UI. Okay, search for this command. Okay, it's not binded, so let's bind it first. Where is that get detail button? This is get detail button. Okay, so here I will bind the command and then binding. For now I will delete this click event. Now let's see. We can see this method is called. Now let's continue here, and now we can see the error here. Element ID does not match any field or property, right? So to fix this we have to add some field which will be of object ID, as we are using here in, if you see the model here, we are using employee emp ID int. as primary key. So for that ID, what error we are getting, we have to add one field with type string, and we can say the name ID, and then here we have to add some annotation. Let's add it basin ID, add the namespace and also basin representation, and here we have to pass the type basin type as object ID. Okay, now if we run, then we will not get any error. Okay, now let's run and see. Let's click on get details, continue, go to output window. You can see the details, right, for every documents. What is that object ID? Which is this one, ID, object ID, and this one. This is what we have added the annotation for this. Okay, I hope you learn how to perform the CRUD operation in MongoDB. If you found this video helpful, let's share with your friends.